No, we're already filming. You're interrupting the interview. Like, where's it at?
It's right there. On the wall.
Over there, plug in. And now we're already doing this, bro. It's too late for you.
It's too late. Thank you.
Yeah. God damn, that light is hot. I feel like it's getting burned. Hi, I'm Sermon. I run the sermonsdomain.com, popular music blog out of Seattle. I specialize in interviews with, the who's who from, Mac Miller to Tech Nine, Casey Veggies, Marsha Ambrosius, a bunch of people over the course of, 6.5 years. I also do marketing for Visionary Music Group, which is Logic, John Bellion, and Quest, and that's Sermon. 8 Mile. Because there's a battle where I don't remember which dude it was, but I think it might have been Eminem that actually said it. He said he spits like Eric Sermon, the generic version, and my name being Eric, I don't know why, but this dude in high school just decided to start calling me that, like Eric Sermon, the generic version, and it was more like a joke at first, and then it just started to shorten into like Eric Sermon and E Sermon and just Sermon in general, and it's just a nickname from high school that I was able to run with, and it just fit. And then, the domain part of Sermon's domain comes from Max B. He had a public domain series that was popular at the time. I think he just dropped number 2, right around Christmas. And then I started my blog on January 10th, 2008, and I was trying to figure out a name, and then Sermon's domain, it just kind of fit together. Well, with Visionary Music Group, I handle a lot of the online marketing, running the socials. I started, when I first reached out to Chris last summer, they had just signed Quest, and I was cool with Quest for many, maybe back to 2012, maybe 2011. I've known Quest, I've seen him progress, and I was looking at things that Visionary didn't have, and so I reached out to Quest and texted him. I was like, yo, I'm thinking about reaching out to Chris and seeing if he needs any help, on the online side, because I was doing online marketing. When I first started, it was with my dude Seneca, who put me on, and I was working with him, and he had Yellow Wolf, he had Ritz, he had a couple other names like Jackie Chain, and that was my first journey into it. And from there, the situation has kind of dissolved, and I was trying to figure out a new situation. And so when I reached out to Chris, I sent him an email, and he said, we should get on the phone and talk about it. And the real reason I reached out is because I met Logic, and I met Harry, who's another part of Visionary Music Group. He was the tour manager at the time, and he told me Visionary is really just Chris and himself, and that always stuck in my mind because here they are getting all popular, and they're only there's just a small staff. So I reached out, and in September we made it official. I started the Visionary Twitter, Instagram. I got access to the Facebooks. Basically just trying to spread the online word, basically. Ooh, that's a tough question. Does it have to be an artist, or can I do a journalist or something?
No, that's anybody that's involved in the industry.
Yeah, that doesn't make it any easier. That just because on one end, you got the female artists, and there's a couple, cute ones, but then there isn't much diversity. Then you open it up to the journalist, and then the radio personality. Just where do I begin? There's so many beautiful journalists and radio personalities and hip hop. Ricky Martinez is one of them. She works for, I think, Power 106 with Big Boy, or she did. She might not be there anymore. Karen Civil, obviously, and I'm basing some of these answers not on just the way they look, but the way they present themselves and the way they they inspire, and the personality, because you can tell. You can tell a lot about some of these personalities just from their tweets and stuff, and their music preference, stuff like that. Ashley Outrageous is another one. Miss Casey Carter, of course. I don't know. I can't just pick one. I'd have to go on several dates, a dozen. Open up my wallet and get a couple, and then, you know, kind of narrow it down. Because most of them probably won't give me a second date.